Hey bestie, guess what today is? The perfect cozy bookish day. But basically the agenda for today is one, to go get coffee. So we're gonna go to Seven Brew, and then after Seven Brew we're gonna head to Barnes and Nobles. Then we're gonna head to Ulta to do a return, and then after Ulta we're gonna go to Home Goods, and then after Home Goods we're gonna go to Old Navy for a return. After Old Navy we're gonna go to possibly Olive Garden for a solo lunch brunch thing. I've never gone out to eat by myself before, and that's always been a goal of mine to do, to like for self-love and like just working with that anxiety of going out to eat by myself. And after Olive Garden I'm planning on going to the comic book store. After the comic book store I was thinking of maybe ordering a cheesesteak to go. I got Seven Brew. Okay, instead of doing Barnes & Noble's, Ulta, Home Goods, and Old Navy, I'm gonna do the opposite. I finished at Home Goods and Old Navy. I went back into Old Navy to buy a few more t-shirts because they were on sale for like $8. So I got basically 2 of each, one for my boyfriend, one for me, but unfortunately I only was able to find one medium for him. He doesn't really wear baggy t-shirts, so right now I'm gonna go into Barnes & Nobles, and after that I'm gonna go into Ulta. Got done in Barnes & Nobles, and now we're gonna head to Ulta. I was gonna go to Olive Garden, but I'm actually still really full from breakfast for some reason. So we're gonna skip on solo lunch for today. This is not me bailing out and I head to the comic book store, but I do want to see if there's any independent bookstores nearby, or maybe near the comic book store I go to. There is an independent bookstore I normally go to, but that's in like a different part of Jersey. Oh, I also need to get gas because it is cheaper to get gas in Jersey. Enough of me yapping, let's just get going. We just made it to the comic book store. I in fact forgot to get gas. After I did my return, I literally forgot about it, so I started driving, and then as soon as I got on the highway, I was like, ah shit, I didn't get gas. What makes it the best day later is I get to go home. Besides doing schoolwork, I get to play a little bit games, and I'm gonna read, and that is perfect. I'll start with comic book haul. Building a shoe cabinet. So comic book haul, I got New History of DC Universe #4, Immortal Legend Batman issue #3, Detective Comics 1102, Justice League The Omega X special #1, which I should read Justice League stuff first. And I got Justice League Dark Tomorrow special #1. I think I also have to read Justice League, and then also World's Finest. And then this one, I already have 2 covers of it, I think. But I had to get it because it was so cool. But this is the DCKO #1. Look at the cover. Isn't that sick? Next haul I have is book. There was really good sales today at Barnes & Nobles, especially at the like buy one get one 50% off table. The first table was a fantasy table, and it was a buy one get one 50% off. So I got Vicious, which I think I mentioned in my previous video that I've been wanting to read their books. And then this is the first book of the series, I believe. And then for 50% off, I got this book, which is Hollow. And it says one man wants to possess her, the other is literally possessed. Welcome to Sleepy Hollow, may you never leave. I thought that was so cool. And that's literally what caught my attention. As I was passing that table, I think I showed you guys this, but I saw this display and it says a song to a drowned A Song to Drown Rivers by Anne Ling. Leah, I can't pronounce her last name, I'm so sorry. I actually saw her on Barnes & Noble's Instagram account, and that's what made me want to buy this book. It's historical fiction, but it says her beauty hides a deadly purpose. So I'm not sure if this is like a historical fiction fantasy or what, but I am excited. I don't really know what it's about. I'm looking forward to it, and this is a really interesting like book cover. I've never seen anything like this, but it's like not a paperback, but it's not a hardback cover either. It's like a mix of in between. So these are the spray edges. Absolutely love it. So we have that, and this one was not part of a sale at all. And then the next thing I got, I went into the romance table where it's like buy one get one 50% off, and I got One Golden Summer because I've been hearing so much about this book and I really wanted to read it. And then I got the 7-Year Slip because I've been hearing about this book a lot as well, and I just feel like I'm gonna enjoy it because based on the reviews of these two books so far, I've seen 4 or 5 stars, so I think I'm gonna enjoy it. But then again, I also don't really rate books badly. I'm not really picky when it comes to books. The lowest I've ever rated a book is like 2 stars, but majority of my books are always 3 or higher. And when I say 3 stars, it's not that book is bad. The book is good. I rated 3 stars. It's just a book that I won't really go back into rereading, or like I'm just not obsessed with it. And like the writing is okay, the writing is like decent enough for me to finish the whole book. Just overall, I wish there was more, or just something along the lines. Whereas like when I rate a book 4 star or higher, 4 or 5 star, it means like I'm like thoroughly enjoying sorry, I cannot pronounce my THs. Enjoy this book, and like I would reread it. I would highly recommend this book to people. Usually when I rate 4 to 5 stars, I give out 5 stars left and right. I'm gonna be honest, and most of the time my 5 stars are either 1, I am actually obsessed with the story, like I can't stop thinking about it, like that's all I talk about and it's living rent free in my mind. And then like the writing is amazing, the plot is great, and just everything you can think of that you would like reread over and over and over, or watch over and over and over. That's what I basically rate a 5 star or higher, or it's just really well written. I would give it a 5 star, obviously. That's how my rating system works. Anything lower than a 3, it just wasn't for me. It might be for you, but it's not for me, which I totally respect, because I could like a book and you not like the book, and then you could like the book and I not like the book. It's okay. Reading is subjective, and we can have differences. So just want to put that out there. So I'm looking forward to these books. And then I watched Sarah's video, Sarah Corelli, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, video when she did like a book haul, and she talked about these books, and everything she talked about these books, it's been stuck in my head because I really want to read them. There's one book that I was looking for but I could not find, and I believe it's like a sci-fi, and I don't remember the name. Oh, I think it's like Project Hail, or like Hail Project or something like that. Anyways, but I did find other books that she was talking about that she was gonna read, and I needed them because I couldn't stop thinking about them. And I watched that video like 2 to 3 weeks ago, or whenever it came out. Dark Matter, and I was actually looking at the wrong section. For some reason I thought this was a horror, but this is actually a sci-fi. I think the reason why I thought it was a horror is because of the cover. It kind of, but now looking at it, I remember what she was talking about, and it definitely is a sci-fi. This is basically about a guy who's basically woke up unconscious and he needs to find his way out. And now for me, I'm not a big sci-fi girl. Like I'm trying to get into more sci-fi. I absolutely love Star Wars though. I'm gonna try to get into more sci-fis, as in like the Red Rising Saga, this book right here. And I'm so excited about that. Also, when she showed this cover, and I was like obsessed with it. It is Matchmaking for Psychopaths, and this is a thriller, and I am so excited to read this. I definitely want to read this month because it's definitely a October type of book. But basically, I believe it's this person who just matchmakes psychopaths, as in the cover, and I think someone's trying to kill her, the matchmaker, or something like that. I might be so wrong, but I got that. I had to get it. And plus the cover, so cute. Next one is a book that I normally don't read like this type of genre, but something about it, when she kept talking about it, it made me so intrigued that I had to get it and I want to read it myself. And it's called The Names, and I believe lady has to name her kid, but like she can see what path, if she chose like a different name, what path that her kid would go into, I think, something like that. So it's basically a bunch of like what ifs. Hot wax, and this was 5% off, which I love. I don't remember what exactly it is about. I got that. So this is my book haul from this time. I do have some new releases I gotta pick up next week, but that is the next week's problem. I went to Home Goods and I got this basket to put my really thin blankets in that's next to my bench. 2 picture frames, so I picked out this one. Thought it was cute. So I'm going for like a wooden gold picture frame vibes because I have 2 golds, 1 wood. So this is my 3rd gold one, and I got this one because it has a cute little bow on it because we love bows. And then now I'm going to show you guys what I got for my boyfriend and I. This one's mine, but this is what I got. It says Star Wars on it with like a ship.
The X-Wings and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, hush. I'm
literally so hungry that I literally forgot to grab my camera, but right now I am chopping up a bunch of garlic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cloves. I'm gonna try to rub it in. The absolute perfect day would have been ordering takeout, but we gotta cook. I'm actually gonna make some taco boda. Oh, I'm also gonna add egg in. I'll catch you guys up. Okay, so, but you guys are dirty. Let me clean you guys. Okay, so I finished eating. I didn't show you guys the result because I forgot that my camera was charging, so bear with me. But basically I made the short ribs and then I made the taco boda, which I didn't put in all the spice because my spice tolerance kind of went down recently. And then I did eggs, but basically right now is 8:57. I've been watching Emmy's video, so I'm gonna go shower, and then I'm gonna do my skincare, make some tea, read a little bit, maybe more than a little bit. We're gonna read for the night. You guys are on top of my creatine, so it's a little bit high up. For tea, I usually like mixing my teas, bedtime and chamomile, elderberry tea along with it, and then I have a honey stick, which I'm gonna add honey to my tea. I'm gonna do, oh, since it's still Halloween, we can do my Nightmare Before Christmas mug, which is one of my favorite mugs. I could use my teapot. I think we're just gonna do the water boiler. I feel like every Asian household has this. We're gonna do the honey sticks first, and then an elderberry packet. Okay, and then bedtime. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna let this tea sit. I'm gonna go like do some stuff on my computer real quick, and then we're gonna get into bed and read.